And welcome to Get Up on ESPN. I'm your host, Jason White, alongside Alex Weisbay and Lennox Miller. We'll start off first in the NBA. There's been a lot of debates about the favorites. Who do you think is the favorite out of the East? Because that has been a stacked conference with the Celtics and Porzingis. I've seen a lot of people have the Celtics as favorite. Alex, who do you think is coming out of the East?
Well, I'm going to have to go with a team that's getting slept on a little bit, the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, don't forget that they won the championship. The Milwaukee Bucks are coming back and they're making another run. Trust me, Giannis is going to be playing better than ever, and they're also going to have Chris Middleton still there, and they're going to have all their assets there for a great run. Drew Holiday, they're going to have all of that, and they're going to make another run just like they did in the 2021 season.
Well, Lennox, what do you think? What do you think?
I'm gonna have to go with the Heat. Made a good run last season. They the Celtics had a good run in the Eastern Conference Finals. But it gives me some hope that maybe the Heat they can they can make a run this upcoming season.
Well, one post that went viral from ESPN a few days ago is who has the best young core in the league, and the top two were the San Antonio Spurs around Wembanyama, Malachi Branham, and Devin Vassell. They were number one, and then the Thunder at number two was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, Chet Holmgren. So out of those two cores, who do you think has the better young core?
That's a great question, Jason. Really, I'm gonna have to go with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Number one, Chet Holmgren already proved to us what he can do. We already know what he can do. Once he gets back from this injury, he'll be better than ever. We already know what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can do. He's a great guard all around. He can even pass his teammates. He can go for 50 if he wants to. He can do whatever he needs to do. And I think their core is better than the Spurs core. I'm not saying they're better than players in the league, but their core is better than the Spurs core.
I'm gonna have to agree with Alex there. The Thunder GM was saving up all those picks for this. He kept Shai, didn't send him off for any picks, but he wanted to build around Shai. Bring in Chet Holmgren and all those other young stars. Even though Chet got injured, going up against LeBron. It just gives it shows how much patience is, how much important that is.
Well, for the first time actually in Get Up history, we're doing a live show with audience. So can we clap it up for that? We actually have some people in the audience today. I'll take questions. Let's go with you there on the glasses.
A young core that I've seen that I'm surprised wasn't included in that ESPN post is the Houston Rockets. They have Jalen Green, Kevin Porter Jr., Jabari Smith Jr., Alvin Sengun. Just please tell me your thoughts on that Rockets core.
They weren't top three, but I really do like that Rockets core. I think if Jalen Green can just figure it out, if he continues to mature especially with his shot selection, he can be a very good player in this league. Alperen Sengun is analytically one of the best centers in the league. I love his playmaking and his vision. I think Amen Thompson is going to bring something great to the backcourt. He's a great defender. He has great athleticism. It'll be fun to see for years with Jalen Green. But what do you think about the Rockets' young core, Lennox?
I was also surprised they weren't in the top three. It was they have a great young core, just like the Thunder. They built they kind of sort of tanked and didn't necessarily build around one certain player, but they did look for some draft picks just to set their future coming up here soon.
Well, Alex, what do you think about the Rockets' young core?
I agree with both of you guys. Amen Thompson coming out the overtime elite league. And yeah, I just agree with both of you guys. I don't feel like there's any more words that needs to be said. Jalen Green's great, inspirational. Yeah, but Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Also, we have another person in the crowd who is actually Jake Morgenstein of Sports for Kids. So can we clap it up for Jake Morgenstein making that pick? Now we won't have it. We won't be able to show Jake on camera right now. But Jake, what's your question that you have for us?
Hey guys, so I'm a huge fan of the Washington Wizards, and I think that both of these trades we made are amazing. I think that we have the chances to be a team in the NBA Finals this year. Do you think that the Washington Wizards can make the NBA Finals?
Flat answer, no. Just no. No.
Why?
They just don't. First of all, they don't have enough talent. The Wizards were stuck in purgatory for a while. Jordan Poole is not good enough to just lead you into a playoff spot by himself, let alone a deep playoff run. Right now there's no structure within the organization. They need to bottom out and get a top 5 pick because they haven't got that yet.
To add to my point is that Saudi Arabia has bought a 5% stake in the Wizards. Do you think that they can fund enough money to sign literally whatever free agent they want?
There's a salary cap.
They can still pay the fees.
Every team
And
has money.
do you think that they could get more players
No, there's
through signing them
salary
the
cap.
big giant contracts with the Saudi Arabians buying part of the team?
I think that second part cut off though, Jake. But I'll go back to your first question. So, Alex, what do you think about the Wizards' playoff chances?
I feel like they're a playing team, but not a playoff team. They're just gonna be one of those playing teams that you just have to get through in the 9th or 10th spot. Jordan Poole is a great addition. He's a great young talent. He'll be able to thrive in that offense, get a lot of shots up. But I don't think that you'll see the Wizards anytime soon in the playoffs. So yeah.
I have to agree. Even if they are a playoff team, a play-in team, they may have to be going up against a team like the Bucks. Maybe if there's injuries, probably not. But if there would be injuries, maybe the Bucks, the Knicks, maybe even the Nets this season. Probably not. But I don't think they'd be able to get over the hump this year or anytime soon.
Well, I'd like to thank you for listening to Get Up alongside my co-hosts Lennox Miller and Alex Weisbay. I'll be sending you the first take where we'll have Stephen A. Smith, Mad Dog, and also William Baden talking about the Packers, the Cowboys, and everything in the NFC. I'll see you next time on Get Up.